Nervous they may be, but they're through. Gravedigger, that's a surprise, isn't it? Darke Destroyer against T2. Our second round 2 clash.
We're convinced that the Crest spin brush cleans better than an ordinary brush because it's the only brush with a spinning head and stationary bristles. Try it. If you're not convinced, we'll give you your money back. Now that's a better spin on clean. Crest spin brush.
Have you done anything to this to make it any more powerful?
No.
Because the thing is, it keeps stopping.
Stopping, yeah, I know, yeah. Well.
And you say you doing it, and I don't believe you. Are you putting anything on here or not bothering?
Nah.
You're going in weaponless?
Yeah.
No, seriously?
That's not where the weapon goes anyway.
Well, what goes there then?
Nothing.
Nothing.
It's just a part
Why
of
is
the
that
lifting.
there then?
Well, we ran out of metal. It's meant to be a bit higher.
Oh.
So we had to poke it out the top.
Run out of metal and plastic.
Well, quick, cut a hole in the top.
Yeah, that's what we did. Yeah.
We needed some chewing gum or something to put in there.
Well, who knows what's going to happen in there with this lot.
Expectancy rises. And with it, the teams, the Darke Destroyer and T2.
Roboteers, stand by.
The Darke Destroyer, will the blade stop? Will it work? Robin, Chris and Neil Darke. And T2, Rupert and Chris Weeks and Ken Frost
3,
in the team.
2, 1, activate.
A speedy start expected by T2. A little bit slower than we thought, actually. Oh, and look, the blade has been mended on the front of the Darke Destroyer from the earlier battle with Sergeant Meikle. Just denting, perhaps, the top of T2. Ooh, dead metal waits in the CPZ! Clever driving, pushing the Darke Destroyer into the grip of dead metal. And now look at the blade on the dead metal camera. Cutting to the heart of the Darke Destroyer. The eyes look menacing. T2's eyes gleam ferociously. The flame licks at the back of the Darke Destroyer. No damage really, though. Side by side, they duel. Now the blades can't cause damage there. As long as T2 stays to the side of the Darke Destroyer, it'll be out of harm's reach. Ooh, Darke Destroyer just away from the house robot there in the corner. They've got to stay away from that blade, T2. But how can they cause damage? Yes, it is agile, speedy, but lacks a little bit of cutting-edge. T2! And now, ooh, just away from the pincer-like grip of dead metal. It's very cautious. A conservative battle, this. T2. Perhaps just trying to edge the Darke Destroyer towards a pit or a house robot, getting in underneath now. This is where they could cause damage. If they can turn the Darke Destroyer, they're now up on top of the Darke Destroyer and in danger of being flipped themselves. So just off the back of the Darke Destroyer they come. Away from the flame. Meanwhile, the Darke Destroyer, there's young Neil at the controls, trying to get in on the attack themselves. Once more, the blade pushed away by T2, and the blade stops. And now the T2 team can attack themselves. Very close, this one, for the judges. Very, very close. Get out of there, Matilda. Really, so difficult to pick this one. T2 driving the Darke Destroyer onto the arena wall. And just when they might have been flipped, ducking away from danger. Burning the Darke Destroyer, sustaining some damage. There, the blade trying to create damage. T2 just away from dead metal. Poor driving to get themselves in there in the first place. Damage style, control and aggression, the factors the judges are looking for. T2 doing the work.
Well, we have a decision from our judges. It's a split decision, 2-1. There's a bit of controversy here. They've gone for the Darke Destroyer.
Hey, it's a controversial decision.
It certainly is. It was close, though. It was close.
I mean, it came through on aggression. I've done a little bit of research.
Oh, right.
And it came through mainly on aggression, on the fact that their weapon was much more aggressive.
Oh, right.
And we did talk, didn't we, before you went in, about you not really having any weapons.
Well, yeah.
And sadly, that's what it
If
came
we put a
to.
little whip on the back then, do you think?
Well, if you'd
that might have swung it. That might have swung it.
You'd had maybe more active weaponry that would have swung it at the end of the day when it was such an even match. And they kind of inflicted quite a bit of damage on the front
But the
here.
red eyes were scary, weren't they?
I thought so.
Yeah, I thought so too. Absolutely.
Hey, really fair fight,
Oh,
wasn't
yeah, it's
it?
very
I mean,
even. Yeah. But did you see the damage on there?
Yes, I did. And I pointed out, now don't start.
You tell them, Philippa. T2 had the scary eyes. That's just the team members, though. They're out. The Darke Destroyer through to meet Gravedigger in the heat final.
Set for only $39.99. Call 1-888-607-3277.